Hello friends, this is Karthikeya, your Learning Hub friend. Today we are going to discuss about the friction. I hope you have seen our last videos about the Newton laws of motion. If you have not seen it, please follow the link in the description. So what is friction? Friction is nothing but a force which opposes the motion between any surface that are in contact. Here in this video you can see that a box is being pushed by an external force and in the opposite direction a friction force also acts between the surface and the box. The same logic which you can see it if a boy is kicking a ball, after some time you will see that the ball stops it. The ball stops because of the friction between the surface and the ball. Frictions are of different types. The first one is called the static friction, which occurs when the body is in static mode. Another one is called the sliding friction, where example is a book moving across the desk. The third one is called the rolling friction, which happens when you ride a bicycle. The contact between the wheel and the road is example of a rolling friction. Static sliding and rolling friction occurs between the solid surface. The fourth one is called the fluid friction, where the air resistance acts as a friction force. Here you have seen the example of the asteroid and meteor getting burned when it comes into the atmosphere. The force of the friction is defined as a mu and n. Mu is nothing but a coefficient of friction which is identified based upon the type of the surface in which it is acting. Now there are certain examples as how the friction helps in controlling the system. You must have seen the marks at the tires, which is responsible for ensuring it that the tire remains in the road grip. Similar way, you must have seen the grooves beneath the shoes, which is responsible for a person to stand properly on the floor. Also, you must have seen the marking in the elevators so that it acts as a friction and the person remains properly standing on the elevator. But there are cases where the friction is needed to be reduced. Here you have seen in the machinery where the oil and the grease are being used to reduce the friction so that functioning of the machine can be proper. You must have also seen the powder has been used in the carom so that the strikers can be moved very properly without of less friction. Stay tuned us for more channels. Subscribe our channel, The Learning Hub. Thank you.